welcome to Long Island Hustlers, episode 10. I'm so excited I have Maria Campanella here with me, and we are actually going to demonstrate some stage combat, and we want to talk specifically about stage combat today and how to get a really great stage combat scene and what's needed. If you guys have ever seen Hamlet and his wonderful fight with Claudius, he had that poisoned sword. Now, how does Shakespeare get these great choreographed stage combat scenes done so well on a stage? Because remember, there's no editing. When you're doing movies, you can edit things out and retake them if needed. You have camera angles working for you. But when you're doing Shakespeare, I have a lot of friends that are just doing Shakespeare right now. They are doing it live. And mistakes and all. So what do you need to make that happen? Maria, what do you think? Maria is also a martial artist, so you can come up and talk to them for a second before you beat me up. Today.
Well, so obviously I would think since you're acting, you would need acting skills. But
yes, we can pretend to know how to fight.
Yes.
That is possible.
Yes.
But you do need athletic ability.
Need athletic ability. You definitely should have some sort of martial art training before doing some sort of combat scene.
For sure.
Because even though it's acting and no one's really getting hurt, hopefully not, and no one's really sorting people. Speaking of Hamlet, my English is not so great this morning.
Kniving or sorting, that works. Either way. Neither of which we're going to try today, maybe in the future episode. Today we're just going to do bare fists.
Bare fists.
And
empty hand. Empty hand, we call it in martial
Oh,
arts.
you call it empty hand. Okay.
Without any weapons.
Yeah.
Just using your body. But yeah, I would imagine that it would be so much more beneficial to have some sort of training, even if it's just brief training for whatever specific film you're doing, or theater that you're doing.
Gymnastics, martial arts, dance training. There is rhythm and timing that goes into creating a really good scene. You're going to practice slow. What else do you need to know when you're starting this out? What should we concern ourselves with?
Well, I would say distance from one another, because you don't want to really hurt one another, or
you're not really hitting each other.
Right. You're not really hitting each other, although that might be fun in some instances. But no, you don't want to get hurt. And yes, you need to learn how to keep your distance, but also have it close enough where it's obviously looking realistic.
Absolutely, absolutely. And there's a thing called naps. Naps. No, you're not going to take a nap, although you might need one after. But naps, where you make sounds by either clapping or hitting your body, and that's going to make that punching sound, which, of course, in a movie you can add it in, but not on stage. It's got to really happen. And of course, the rhythm and timing, I think, is so important, and motivation behind the character. Why are you fighting?
Right. Well, with any kind of acting, you really need to feel the part, right? Because if you don't feel it, it's not going to come across.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So one of the reasons why me and Maria are doing this together today. Well, first of all, she's a martial artist and a dancer and teaches all sorts of sword fighting and stick fighting, twig fighting. I don't know. If there's a weapon, you could probably kill someone with a pen.
You could do some damage with a pen.
Yeah. So
that's what we do. We look at things like weapons.
Everything could be a weapon. What about Betty Boop could definitely.
Betty Boop could be, if you could pick her up.
Yeah, she's light. She's lighter than she looks.
Yeah. Okay.
And so you see all this fun stuff in movies, all this creativity, and sometimes you think, can that really happen?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can really happen.
It can happen. And you know what I've noticed? Actually, I just want to side note, what makes some parts look like really badass, can I say that? I keep doing
You can.
Is when the woman is in stiletto heels. Like that just really makes the fight scene like an ultimate fight scene.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't
What
know
was
what it
Charlie's Angels?
Charlie's Angels
And
we had,
about
and
that,
Alias with Jennifer Garner.
Yeah. Well, they are all
Yeah.
very trained in martial arts and gymnastics, I believe. Some of them, at least.
Just with acting skills.
Yeah, and Kill Bill.
Kill Bill. And you definitely need to have an awareness of your body and, again, practice.
For
These
sure.
things aren't just usually done on
For
the
sure.
fly. And mats are always good because you can practice your rolls and your break falls. Is there even a way to fall?
Break falls.
correctly?
We got to tackle break falls probably in another episode because my break fall is a little slow right now. So, but we will tackle this because if you guys want to see more about stage combat, we can do a few episodes, including swords, including sticks, including break falls, and all sorts of fun stuff like that. And we're also going to do an extension, a second part of gunfights in movies and Broadway. There are a lot of shows. We're going to talk about that on a future episode. And please give us some notes in the chat of what you do want to see. But there are a lot of Broadway shows that have been around. There is one that has been around 11,000 shows they've done. Perfect Crime, it's called. And there's a huge gunshot in that. But we'll talk about that in the future. Right now, we're going to demonstrate some slow punches and slaps. And then we're going to give you a different rhythm change. At least we're going to try. We'll see what happens. So,
Because it's live.
yeah. So we're gonna just I'm just gonna walk up to Maria and she doesn't want me near her. So or maybe I just walk up and I just kind of bump up. Jesus Christ. Oh Jesus! And this is where it gets real. Cool. All right. Love it, love it, love it. So now we're going to do a similar pattern because as much as it could be choreographed, there's always that room for improv and spontaneity. And
just happened.
yeah, which is fine. And which, as dancers, you plan and plan and plan and practice every day. And then when the time comes, mistakes happen, which could be good. So I kind of like that. I kind of like that little back thing to the floor. So let's do it with a rhythm change.
Okay.
All right, ready? So I'm walking up on Maria. Jesus. Oh. Jesus. A different tackle to the floor, and that would be my break fall. My break fall, but all right. So
That was a good break fall.
that was a different rhythm change than what we rehearsed. Let's see if we can do a faster rhythm change. Let's try it.
Okay.
So I'm walking up on you. Jesus. Oh. Go.
See, now that didn't work so far, rhythm change.
All right. So then Maria has this cool move that we didn't get to yet, but the kind of, I don't know what you call it.
Oh, because you threw me the other arm. See, that's where we would use improv there.
I threw you this one.
So you threw me this arm, so I wasn't prepared for that. That's why I did this way.
So yeah, if you guys can see, this is actually a cool move. And if she was doing it for real, she'd probably break my arm, right?
Well, you came in here.
So I came in this way.
Wasn't expecting that. So
And then she brought me this way, so I have no choice but to go down like that, backwards
and
like
see,
that.
Now that's where martial art background comes into play rather than
I could flip
acting.
out of that.
You could totally flip.
Yeah. So the other one we had.
Obviously, I'm not doing it to hurt you, so I'm gonna help you go down.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
And it's the person, the victim, which is obviously me. The victim's job is to make that look painful. So let's do that one more time. So I hit you with this. So I came in this way, and then so it's my job to make it look like it hurt. So now let's do the original. So I come in.
You were coming in with this arm.
It was elbow,
And then I came up
here,
and I blocked.
and this would take me the other way.
Oh, I did this.
Yeah, so this would take me down the other way. Very cool. Those are awesome. Those are awesome. And then we had, of course, the kick. This is a little harder because she's gonna kick me in the stomach, but not make contact. Okay, so that we'll do it this way so you guys can actually see. I know you probably saw some of it, but there's no actual contact. Me as the victim, again, is going to show that I'm actually hurt. All right, so we're just gonna go for the kick down. So I could do a nap on my stomach or on my leg or on, chest, wherever. So if she was, let's do it this way. So my back's to the camera, so then it looks like you're really kicking. Oh, Jesus Christ. That came quicker. That came quicker. So again, physical fitness for sure, because gotta fall down, get up, fall down, get up.
Yeah, you need to be in shape.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Do we miss anything? Well, that's the what do you call it? Hand combat?
Open hand.
Open hand,
empty hand.
empty hand.
Empty hand.
Empty hand combat section that you guys see in movies. And like I said, you can take some of them into flips, some of them into back rolls. And, I know, the hair pull. All right. So we got one more. I will be the victim again. So I'm going to come in, I'm going to walk up to you. Let's just do natural, whatever happens, choreography. Maybe a little rhythm change. We'll see. So I'm walking up again. So slap, punch. Come in. She flips, step me down, but then get the hair pull. Go ahead, go, hair pull. She's really beating me up. And then I grab her arm. Let go. Oh my God. Oh, no. And there you have it. That is Maria. See how small she is? Doesn't matter.
So it's not like we're really fighting, but you see, because there's so much energy put into it, it's tiring. So it's not like you're getting hurt. You're just
it's
just energetic.
It is a lot of fun, actually, for real. Lots of fun. Thank you so much, Maria, for participating in this. I have to tell you, I did take martial arts, Shotokan.
You did?
Well, I was a whole yellow belt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someplace.
Yeah. But I remember the person that got me into it was like, I don't even think she was 5 feet tall.
Oh.
And she could flip
take anybody down.
Anybody out. Yeah. Really, really. So you don't need to be strong to do it for real, but of course to do this for stage combat. So I want you guys to stay tuned for next week because we are going to talk more about gunfights. So thanks for watching, guys, and look forward to seeing you all again next time.